Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I recently made a particle simulation application, and in this video I will showcase that application. Firstly, you need to press backspace to open this interface entry. Inside of this interface, you can navigate by pressing up and down arrow buttons, and you can select selections by pressing right button. Also, if you are in the title, if your cursor is on the title, you can press left arrow key to go to the further interface section. And lastly, you can hold on buttons to do this. Now in this particle simulation application, there is these GUI elements that is created by this interface entry, and they can move around like that. Look, I am dragging this right now. Also, they can move by pressing the move button and using your arrow keys. And the only thing that moves here is not these GUI elements. Also, you can move with WASD keys. Now, as you can see, we press the move button. From now, we cannot press any other button anywhere. For example, let's press rename. We are still moving this object and we are not renaming anything. Or let's press the move of this GUI element. Now we started to move this GUI element. After then, pressing a button like move. If you want to stop moving this object, you need to press escape to deselect movement operation. Also, there is this rename button which allows you to rename. Here I named it positive, not position, because I am quiet now. Anyways, also everything you do with mouse can be done with enter, as long as the center of this application, which is indicated by this pink small square, is in the position where you want your cursor to be. For example, I will press move button with enter. Now we can move this. Also, there is this set button, sets this value at a whole number like -35 or 10. Also, you can change it by pressing the change button and using left and right arrow keys. You can speed this up with shift by 15. It multiplies the speed with 15, and you can use control to divide the speed to 15. If you press both of them in the same time, they will cancel out each other. After then pressing the change button, you need to either press escape or enter to exit the operation. Also, there is set button. If you press escape on set button, it cancels the operation. So that's the GUI of this application. It is really flexible. Also, don't you forget that you can use the shift button everywhere or control button everywhere. Like moving this, you can use shift and control button everywhere. Anyways, let's delete those. Firstly, I will introduce you to file handles. Firstly, we need to make a point, then a file itself, and a file loader. This enables us to load a section of, a couple of GUI elements from a file into this application. Firstly, we need to get a point, set a point. And in this point variable, there is this button to enable you get position of anywhere. Let's show it. Look, it is being shown by this green square. No, it is not. Show button does this. So let's pick, and the thing pick does is setting the global variable, because this is a variable point, and picked variable, we press the pick on it, unnamed vector, the name of the variable. So we can put this. Also we can pick a file. Let's show it in the status data once again. Here you can see unspecified file. Exactly. We can put both of them in the same time. Now let's set its name. Its name should start with this tilde, not this tilde, only this tilde. Let's start 300 BL. For setting we use the enter button. Now we can load our asset. Look, we simply loaded it by pressing this load button. We can load it as much as we want anywhere in this application. We loaded it again. Now let's press the show buttons to show the border lines. We loaded a borderline asset. This is simply a pre-built borderline for this area. We can set its repelling force. Let's make it 20, and we can set its width. Good. Now we have a border. There is not any other asset we can load, so I will remove those. Also we can remove those because we won't use those. Good. Lastly, we need to create the particles. For creating particles, we use the basic particle type. We need to specify particles radius, mass, repelling force, spawn count, and spawn position. So let's pick and put all of these variables. Seems like I broke the basic variable. Let's make another basic particle type. Now let's get the center of this uh, simulation area, or let's create the particles here. Show. Good. Now I am planning on creating 144 particles. Their radius will be 16 or 17. Their mass is 3 enough, and their repelling force should be 25. We can spawn them, and as you can see, I spawned too much. I guess this time I succeeded into making a good simulation. I always do this mistake. Anyways, thanks for watching. Source code in the description, and the applications link is in the uh, description too. Thanks for watching. Also, if you know programming a little, please uh, look at its source code and share your opinions. Also, please share your opinions about this application, because I really want to develop it, and I really plan on developing lots of adding lots of features and lots of updates to this application. I really want to work on this application for a long while. That way, please share your thoughts. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.